What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel. I'm YouTube Boomer, and today we are back with the Minecraft series. Before we get into this, make sure you guys like and subscribe because only 11% of the people that watch these videos are subscribed, and we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers right now. So if you subscribe, it'll help me out so much. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before we get into the main part of this video, I just want to show you a few things that I did while I was not recording. You can see I added a lot more foliage around the base as well as these lanterns. I think it brings the base to life a lot more. It used to just look a little bit bland, but with all this new stuff that I did, it looks a bit better. And as you can see right here, I also made a pathway connecting it over to the custom village that we started building in the last episode. But now the first part of this episode, let's get into that right now. So if we run over here away from the base, you can see I have a little bit of something set up already. So off camera, if we look in this chest, you can see that I have everything I need, and we are going to be starting to build a iron farm because we are struggling in the iron department and I just don't have the patience to go do all the crap to get it. So I'm missing one thing from this entire chest, and it is a name tag. So what I'm gonna do is just fish for as long as I can to try to get it. So you're gonna get a massive time lapse. It is me from the future, but you guys do not understand what I just went through. Right now you're seeing a time lapse of 3 hours of fishing, and I didn't get a name tag. And then this happened right after I got done. Just look at this crap. Bro, there's actually no way. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, that's annoying. I just wasted like 3 hours of my life trying to fish for a freaking name tag, and it was in my chest all along. So let's get to building this thing. So I didn't really think about this, but I forgot to put a name on the name tag, and I don't think I have enough iron to even make an anvil. So I got 28 iron, which is going to be just barely enough to make the anvil. That would have been bad. Well, never mind. I just don't have enough iron. So I need to go find 3 more iron. Well, I'm over at the village. Oh, that's perfect. Come here, buddy. Come back. Oh, crap. You can't get me. Whoa. There we go. There's all the iron that we need. All right, so let's make this anvil, and let's go find a place to put it. I think right here will be the best spot. There we go. All right, so let's name it Todd Gurley. I don't know why. We're just gonna name it that, okay? Don't judge me. Well, I just started this in the middle of the day, and it has to be nighttime because I need a zombie, so I will be back. Okay, it's nighttime. Now I just need a zombie. Now, this is actually crazy. Why won't nothing spawn? Yes, you just need to follow me this way. Go ahead and hop up. Fall in the hole for me. Thank you. All right, so we have him trapped in there now. Alright, so I have the bulk of the build set up now. There's a bunch of random crap inside of it that I had to set up. By the way, this is not my build. I'll put a link into the description of the tutorial I'm using to build this thing. But now I have to go transport villagers from over here all the way into this. So how I'm going to do that is, let me make a ramp. And now I'm going to make a railroad all the way over there to here. Alright, using the railroads we got from the last video, moving the villagers from all the way over there. This should be really easy compared to last time. So let me go do this real quick. Okay, villagers, where are you at? Okay, you get inside the minecart. Thank you. All right, we got the first guy in here now. Now I need to get 3 more. All right, there you go. As we can see, we have all 3 of the villagers in here. Now it's time to finish up the build. Alright, so we have the farm activated now. You can see they are going crazy inside of there. But one thing I have to do is wait for nighttime because apparently they need to be able to sleep for just a little bit of time before this thing starts working. And I will show you guys the first thing that spawns in. Alright, and there we go. You can see the first iron golem that spawned in and it's being killed. So this farm is officially working. So now on to the next thing in this video. Alright, now that we have that finished up, we're going to be making one of these basic chunk loaders. You can see right here, this is what it's going to take. But the only thing we don't have is the ender pearl. So what I'm going to do is head up to the old base up on top of the mountain so I can go to the nether, go to a warp forest, and then get a bunch of ender pearls. I have not been up here in forever. This base looks so bad. Look at that bridge. Looks so great. I'm gonna have to move this nether portal at some point, so this is probably gonna be the last time we're ever gonna use it up here. Now I just have to remember where I'm supposed to go. I think it's back this way. I'm starting to be able to see the warped biome, which means we're already here. All right, let's look for some endermen. Oh, there's one. If you don't know, this biome is probably the best if you're looking for endermen because they spawn a lot. One thing you can do is make a little bit of a platform two blocks above your head so you can look at them and hide underneath it, and then they won't be able to hit you. Already got 2 of them. That was the whole reason I came here, so guess I can leave now. All right, we're almost back to the base now. All right, and time to go back through. All right, so now I have to get the obsidian and the iron that I need. Well, I only have 2 iron right now, so it looks like I'm gonna have to run over to the iron farm and grab some extra. But if I look in this chest over here, oh, I only have 2 obsidian, so that means I have to go over to this little lava pool over here so I can get some more. After I get this obsidian, I'm probably gonna have to repair my pickaxe with diamonds because even though I have a mending villager, it doesn't really matter because I don't have any way to buy the book yet because I have no way to make emeralds. So that's probably what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the episode, is trying to build the houses and move the villagers over so I can get all the stuff I need. Got a little bit extra obsidian just in case I need it, but now I need to head over to the iron farm. All right, so let's look in here. Oh wow, that is a lot of it already. Okay, so let me just grab this. I'll grab all of it actually, and let's head back to the base and make these chunk loaders. So if we click up here, it'll give us the little crafting recipe, so all I have to do is click it, and there we go. We got the chunk loader, so now let's take it over to the farm. I don't really know where I should place this. I'm probably gonna place it in one of these walls. All right, there we go. So I have this placed down, so let me click it to load all of these in just in case something messes up. And there we go. This should still be working, and it will now always be loaded. So now I'm gonna head back to the base and sleep, and then we're gonna get on to the next project in the video. All right, before we get into the next part of the video, I have 2 things to do. First thing I'm gonna do is gonna be adding someone to this room. So the person I'm adding in this episode is actually one of my good friends, RL Craze. He said, love the videos, brings me back to old YouTube, so keep it up. Thank you so much for the support on the channel. So welcome to the room, and let's get on to the next part of this video. So while I was fishing for 3 hours of my life for no reason, I got a lot of books, so I just want to show you a little bit what I got. So I got Respiration 3, which is really good, and also I got this Protection 3 book, which will be great because if we look right here, you can see my boots only have Protection 3. So when I put that upgrade on it, it'll make it Protection 4, which will save me a lot of emeralds in the long run. But now let's get into the building. All right, so we are over at the start of our custom village over here. As you can see right here, we got the librarian's house set up. So the 2 main ways we're going to be making money in this world is we're going to be using fletchers and also farmers. So right here is where the farm's gonna go, which is gonna be a bigger build than what I want to do right now. So what I'm just gonna do is get everything ready for the Fletcher's table and the Fletcher's house, and I'm gonna start building it. I just need to find a good spot to do it. So I think right here will be a good spot. I just have a few things to fill in, like this hole, and then I have to get rid of this mountain, and then we will be able to set up the Fletcher's house. All right, so let's go ahead and level this all out. All right, so we have the area cleared out now, so let's go get some supplies. All right, so I need some cobble, but my pickaxe is about to break, so let me go down in the storage room, grab some diamonds, and we're gonna run in here and repair it. All right, so let's head over to the quarry over here, and we're gonna get some stuff. All right, so let's get mining. Alright, so I got all the cobble I need now. I basically cleared out this whole mountain already. This crap was covered, but now there's nothing left other than these saplings I placed down. But let's get back to going. Alright, so I've cleared out this whole part of the mountain, and I have enough wood, as you can see here. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to the base and get building. I wish I didn't build my storage room so far away from everything else because I have to run so far every time I need a little thing. I just want to let you guys know that these builds are not going to be too impressive. Like you can see that one's a little bit bigger, but this one's going to be actually kind of a tiny looking size for what it actually is. It's going to have 4 villagers inside of it, all Fletchers, and it's going to be pretty simple, but it's going to do the job for what I need it to do. And I don't have a reason to really build anything. I could just put the villagers in a random hole, but I want it to look good at least. All right, so without further ado, let's get building this thing. All right, so I have all the pillars set up, so you can see the basic kind of shape of the thing. But now I have to fill it all in and go grab the stone from the smelter over there. So we have the major bit of the build finished up. So now what we have to do is get all the stuff for the details. So I'm gonna run back to the base, empty my inventory, and then get the rest of the stuff I need. Well, I was about to show you guys a build and I got pulled up on by a pillager. I guess that's taken care of now. But I have finished up this build. I went pretty simple on it. I didn't make it too big, but I think it gets the point across. You got some target blocks out here since it is a Fletcher and they make bow and arrows and stuff like that. So let me show you the inside. I think I did a pretty good job of how this looked. I used a mod that I installed that makes invisible item frames, and you can see I can just take this out and then I can put it back in here whenever I need to. Oh, freak. There we go. And yeah, so I think that looks pretty good. So I got the table set up, and this is the first time I've ever used, let's see what it is. These right here, these decorative pots that came in the last update, I'm pretty sure. You can make it just like that. It's really easy, and I think it looks better than the cauldron because you can see there's room around all the sides, and I think it brings the build together. So now I'm gonna go over to the iron farm and grab some railroads and try to make a very long railroad that will be permanent all the way from our villager breeder over there all the way over here. Well, I was building for like 30 minutes over there. I run back up here thinking there won't be a lot, and there's over 5 stacks. So this farm is really efficient, way more efficient than I thought it was gonna be. So now I need to go grab the sticks that I need, and then we can make these railroads. All right, so we are over at the villager breeder right now. There's not that many in here, but there'll be enough once I move them over there. But I have all the stuff I need to start building, so I'm gonna start building this long railway. So I made quite a bit of rails. I did not think it was gonna be this much, but at least I know I'll make it to the base. Alright, so I used a lot more rails than I thought I would. But I'm probably not going to use these powered rails because I'll be able to push the minecart the entire way back to the base. So now I need to go get 4 villagers and bring them over. We got the first villager in here, but he's bouncing around instead of sleeping, so I'm just going to go to bed. Just to help me out, I'm at a few little spots of powered rails so I can get it going quicker. Alright, we got the second one in here. Now we need 2 more. Alright, so we have the third one in here now. Let's fix that right there. So now, as you can see, we have 4 Fletcher villagers. This one doesn't have the right trade. There it is. This is the right trade. We're going to try to get those trades on all of these guys. And now, we're going to go ahead and work on the next build of this video. Well, before I can build anything, I'm going to need the villagers to build what I need. So what I'm going to have to do is run back over with this bread right here to the villager breeder, and I am going to breed them up so we can have the extra stuff that we need. You take this bread and you take this bread. Oh, already getting to town. Alright, those guys over there should be breeding now, and let me empty my inventory of all this crap, and then I will start building the next thing. So right here is where we're going to be building the farmhouse. I'm going to have to flatten it out way more, so let me do that, and then we'll be able to get all the supplies we need to build this thing. Alright, so I have the whole thing flattened out now. Now I'm going to need a lot of stone, so I'm going to go over to the quarry, mine it up, and then smelt it into stone. Alright, let's start mining. Alright, here is all the wood that we need. Alright, now we just have to wait for this stuff to finish smelting. Alright, so we have all of the stone in our inventory now. Alright, so let's get building now. Alright guys, so we are almost done with the build. I'm not going to show it to you guys yet because I haven't done all the details. But before we do that, we're going to sleep. And then I need to make a bit of a wool farm because I do not have enough to make the beds for the little area. Oh, I just built this very tiny little pen. And I just realized I have a whole barn that has a bunch of empty stalls in it. So I'm gonna combine these last 2 stalls into one little pen. All right, you're coming with me. How do you only have 2 health? All right, so I got 3 of them in there now. So let me shear you guys. Just so I can get in here easier now, I'm gonna put carpets right here so I can just jump in and out. And I'll use this extra one right here in the cow farm. All right, there we go. We have the build finished up. You can see there is a bit of a courtyard, so let me give you guys a bit of a tour. All right, so if we come inside, you can see we have some flower pots set up with a bit of like a kitchen area over here and their beds. So if we walk back out the back, I'm gonna have this completely open so the villagers could run in and outside as long as they want. And you can see I have their workstations out here, so it's pretty simple, not too crazy. I went for a bit of a different design for this build. I don't know really why I did it, but I think it looks all right. So now we have to go over to the villager breeder and move them all the way over here. This is not gonna be that fun. Here we go. All right, so let's extend this all the way over to the farmhouse. So I'm just getting back over here now, and it looks like they haven't bred at all. So I have to go get some more bread so I can breed them, and then I'll be back. All right, let me grab this bread and we'll head back over to the farm. All right, here, you guys take this bread and do what you guys want to do. I'm just gonna have to sit over here in a corner until they get down and dirty with it. All right, there's the first baby. Now I just have to sit over here for a long time more. All right, and now we have 4 babies. You can barely see the other one, but yeah, we have 4 of them. So now all I have to do is wait for these guys to grow up. All right, so we have all of them grown up again. So now I need to transport them all the way to the base. So can you guys get off the bed, please? All right, first guy is getting moved. The first guy is in here and he should go to one of these composters. Yep, the first farmer. All right, and there goes the last guy towards the base, and let's see if they'll go to bed. All right, so they're gonna try to run to the beds, but they're really stupid, so I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull it off. And there we go, we got all 4 of the farmers, so I can get rid of this ugly little hill right here. All right, guys, well, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure if you did, you leave a like and subscribe because it helps me out so much. But this is gonna be the end of it, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and in the next episode we will be freeing the end. Peace out, everybody.